Good evening, everyone. How you doing today on this beautiful evening? It's your brother, CEO and founder of Fard Money Network, Fard Mahdi, Supreme X Family. And today's topic, or tonight's topic, rather, what we want to talk about tonight is, and y'all also know that we have partnered with a blockchain bank called Gold Standard Bank. That is a cryptocurrency blockchain bank, and it has its own coin and it has its own utility. And the video that we just saw was the launch of Gold Standard Bank and also the launch of our ecosystem. And one thing that came out of the launch which was June the 26th in Dubai at the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, at the Money Hotel. And one of the things came out of that was a big, massive real estate deal. That Gold Standard Bank, Gold Standard Group had partnered with to bring tokenized fractional real estate to the marketplace. All right. So what I want to do today, we want to do a comparison: traditional real estate versus blockchain tokenized real estate. And we are not in no way saying that tokenized real estate is better. We are not saying traditional real estate is better, but we do want to compare the two. So if you are in traditional real estate, this is not an offense to what you're doing. Continue to do what you're doing, but we do want to raise the question and do the comparison and just let the facts decide which is better or more beneficial or more easier to get involved in and more simple to build massive wealth, generational wealth. Which one? It's all real estate, but it's just different forms of it. Blockchain tokenized real estate is moving more in advance with technology because it's on the blockchain and we're able to do certain things, but we're going to get into that. So let's start with the first one, traditional real estate. And we primarily talking about commercial real estate. They also have residential real estate on the blockchain, but this is not a topic tonight. But we're just going to deal with, we want to say traditional commercial real estate. What are the factors that we have to go through to get involved in that, right? And we're going to deal with it on two phases. We're going to deal with it as being a real estate agent, real estate broker, and we're going to deal with owning this type of commercial real estate as well, and the factors that we have to go through. So let's deal with the first part of that. Now, the first part of that, we know we have to do what? We have to have a real estate license if we're going to sell it and make money from commercial real estate. We got to have some type of real estate license. And typically in the United States, they are limited to certain regions or certain states. Very rarely you'll run into a realtor who has a real estate license, is licensed to do business outside of his state or city. Primarily, it's confined to a city, and there's a lot of classes that they had to go through, and these classes are not cheap. And one of the reasons I'm talking about this because I have studied real estate back in 2016, 15, sometime. I was in real estate classes. I went through a real estate course. So I'm not a real estate expert, but I do have some basic understanding and knowledge about it. And I have met and shook hands with multiple realtors over a long period of time. And I'm also a listener to Robert Kiyosaki. I also listen to Robert Kiyosaki, right? And I have read multiple of his books, right? So traditional real estate, just to start you off, just to sell it, just to be able to sell commercial real estate license, restricted to a certain area primarily. A lot of classes you got to go through, and it costs a lot to even get started in that. All right. Then we have, if you want to make money or invest in it, what typically has to happen for you to be able to do this. So let's pull this up. So what typically has to happen? So fees associated with non-tokenized real estate purchase. So just for me to purchase it, let's take a look at a list that we got from a realtor who's been in real estate for over 20 years, I think 18 years, right? Almost 20 years. And this is something that he shared with us about the fees associated with non-tokenized real estate, which is traditional, and this is on the commercial side. All right, so what do we have? Let's look at it. There's about 20 things that has to happen for you to be able to purchase commercial real estate. All right, for you to be able to purchase commercial real estate. Application fee set by the lender. Appraisal fee. Credit check fee. Report fee. Credit report fee. Building inspection fees. Survey fee. Legal fees. Attorney fees. Home insurance costs. Title search fees. Title insurance. Private mortgage insurance. Home warranty. Flood insurance. Prepaid interest. Points. Escort fees. Realtor transfer tax. Recording tax. So that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's about 20 different fees associated with traditional commercial real estate ownership. That's about 20, right? That's a lot to understand. That's a lot of people have to come in to benefit that, to get involved in that, or for us to land this type of deal. We got to go through all of that, right? We got to go through all of that. Okay, now the blockchain is changing things. So that's traditional real estate. That's traditional commercial real estate with the fees and everything that comes with it, just for us to buy it. And I'm not just talking about, we already went over what you have to do if you was going to make commissions or make money from commercial real estate, where you were just selling it as an agent or as a broker. We know what's associated with that, which is more fees and a lot of more time to get involved. It ain't just something that you can just wake up, I just want to get involved in it. It just don't happen like that, right? It's a process that you have to go through, right? So that's that. So let's go to, this is traditional commercial real estate right there. Fees associated with that purchase of us trying to purchase a building, hotel building, big apartment complex, condos, this type of stuff like this, commercial buildings. Here we go right here. Now, if a realtor, if you are into the real estate market and you know about this with real experience and expertise, let me know what's on here that's not correct. That's something that's going overboard, that it ain't all of that, right? If you have that knowledge, please comment on our YouTube channel, text me or whatever, so we can make the correction. If it ain't all of this, right? If it ain't all of this, let us know. All right. So now let's look at the benefit of what it takes to get in tokenized real estate. What is the benefits of it, rather? Right? What's the benefits of it? All right. So let's deal with here. This is a Tokenized solutions, right? This is a website you can go to. I just Googled it, and this is what pops up. So I went to it to see what it has. Case study. Real estate asset tokenization. The real estate industry suffers from ineffective processes that lead to expensive lending for issuers and a lack of liquidity for investors. Tokenization can bring solutions to many problems that exist in this industry today. How to improve liquidity for investors. So tokenization solves this problem. How can assets be distributed globally. So how can we distribute these assets globally, right? How can market fragmentation be annihilated? How can market fragmentation? See, it's a fragment inside of the real estate because everybody's not an equal opportunity for everybody. We just went over some things that you will have to do to get it. So let's look at the benefit for investors. Digital shares, cost effectiveness, right? Transferable shares, 24/7 markets, rapid settlement meaning it's fast, it's quick. This is tokenization of real estate, and it allows us to get involved in real estate as an investor pretty much anywhere in the world. And we don't have to go through all those fees and hurdles if a company decides to purchase some real estate and allow investors to get involved in it. If a company does that, they're going to take care of all the fees that we just seen, that if we try to do it individually, right? If we try to do it amongst ourselves or with our limited organization, our small organization, our LLC, our corporation, whatever that's small, that we don't have those ties, all of that stuff that we would have to go through, and if we got the lack of capital. See, tokenization of real estate breaks real estate down all the way into fragments of square inches. So that just by being fragment of square inches, it allows for a bigger pool of investors to get involved in this building that might have 50 million square inches. That can be 50 million investors into this building that benefit from the revenue of it. Yes, we own it. And also, if the company does everything that it needs to do, I mean, because I was thinking about the property management, because I'm talking to realtors and they tell me they don't want to do real estate out of America because they want to be able to drive by and look at the building. This is what I'm getting a lot of this when I ask them, do they want to take a look at what we have and what is available? And a lot of them just don't really know because they're not up on the time with technology. So they said a lot of rejection is if I can't look at it, I can't drive by and look at it, so I don't want to look at it. All right, so I don't want it. If I can't drive to the building and look at it. However, a lot of people that own properties, especially commercial properties, buildings, and apartments, they have property managers that do all of that. Typically, they got property managers like Robert Kiyosaki. He owns a lot of real estate all through America. He has property management. He don't go there and look at it and all of this. He don't do all of that. He just looking at the numbers, and he has an accountant make sure everything legit. And then he got them on the payroll. They work for him as the property manager. The property manager don't own it. So when you in this type of 21st century technology and ownership, if you getting property in Africa and it's through a company, but you invest in it in the fragment and you get some square inches ownership of it, they will provide a property management that if you don't want to take control and you worry about the revenue of your portion of the building, then you let them deal with it, and then they just send you the dividends. They just send you the dividends. You don't have to go over there and look at it. They are operating. You letting them operate and do it. No different from I'm in Florida. If I own a property in California, if I own this type of property in California, I would hire a property manager to manage it and make sure it's a tenant in there, make sure everything is fixed in there, make sure the books is straight, make sure everything is straight, and then they sending me my revenue or my passive income every month, weekly, however it comes. That's how we would do that. However, so that's that. So we're seeing there's more benefits greater benefits and easier benefits for the average person to get involved in real estate, commercial real estate as an investor to generate passive income from ownership. When you invest in it, I'm investing as a owner. I'm investing as an owner, right? Because that's what tokenization of real estate does on the blockchain. It allows us to be owners. So we have an opportunity right now with Gold Standard Bank, because now we have this same opportunity over to invest. I put money into ownership rights to square inches of a luxury hotel. Let's take a look, and then we will come back. So that was a quick video of what we have to show what it's going to look like when it's up and ready to go. So now we have the opportunity to get ownership rights to a luxury hotel and apartment complex in the business bay of Dubai. And it's exclusive to GS Partners. GS Partners, we are the marketing arm, or we sit in the center of GS Bank, which is Gold Standard Bank. We are the partners to the bank. So the chairman of the board, Mr. Joseph Heights, who is a real estate guru, he owns hotels all over the world, right? He owns land, all type of stuff, right? He's a multi-billionaire. He's the visionary behind this blockchain ecosystem that we're in, which is the first of its kind. And he is allowing us, his partners, to get involved in the first luxury hotel that's going to come out through Gold Standard Bank. Now, this building here, the G999 exclusive living token, we are getting vouchers now. We're getting vouchers. Each token voucher is $9.63 per square inch. And we're in phase 1. And then phase 2, the tokens go up to $12.52. And then phase 3, the tokens go up to $15.68. And then at the launch, that's when the token is going to be tradable. So all the tokens that you get, you will be able to trade the tokens on the blockchain to the open market. See, as of right now, nobody can get the tokens except GS Partners. It's exclusively to us. The tokens are going to launch at $18 per token. And each token represents a square inch of this building that's being constructed right now. So as we go, we don't have this information for you unless you sign up and become a GS Partner. Now you can register a GS Partners account at no cost. It costs nothing to make the account, and then you will be able to see what I'm looking at right now. All right? Then you will be able to see what I'm looking at right now. So let's take a look at the information that's provided to us. G999 exclusive living hotel apartments. Hotel apartments is a 36-story residential building under development in Business Bay, Dubai. The development will contain an estimated 403 units. The estimated handover date will be Q4 2021. That's the end of this year. Construction began in 2015. The project is owned by SAAS Properties, a company duly incorporated under the laws of the Emirate of Dubai with registered office at office. It gives you the office building, the address, and all of that. SAAS Properties, right? Give you an email. You can email them. The living residential part of the building, so-called G999 exclusive living, includes 197 units. Exclusive rights are reserved for resale and managed for JJJ Holdings. That's Joseph Heights Company. E-commerce and advertising for G999 exclusive living. All the rights are reserved for GS Partners platform on the International Blockchain Business Platform, GSB, Gold Standard Paid KB Swedish companies, registration office on the registration number, and it gives the number. Real estate broker advertisement and information exclusive rights. Driven properties. So Driven Properties is the management team of the building. The ownership's rights are with SAAS and JJJ Holdings, which is Joseph Heights Company. JJJ Holdings is, and they are constructing the building right now. So the building is going to have 403 units, but we can purchase 197 of the units. Mr. Joseph Heights bought the whole building. He owns the whole building. So he's allowing us to do what? To purchase 197 units of 403. He's probably going to keep the rest for himself, right? That's what's available. And then it tells us ownership registration of the properties Q3 2022. Now, if you don't claim the vouchers, if you don't claim ownership rights, then you can sell them on the blockchain at whatever price you want to sell them at. You don't have to wait. You don't have to claim the ownership rights. If you claim the ownership rights, then you got another two options. You can either go to Dubai and manage your portion of what you own yourself, or you can let Driven Properties manage it, and then you will receive a 6%. Driven Properties manage it, and you will receive a 6% residual passive income annually through GS Bank. That's the opportunity that we have right now. So we wanted to just make this stream. We didn't want to make it too long. So we thank y'all for tuning in. You can also subscribe to us on Fard Money, YouTube. We have our team page, New Millennium Bankers. You can subscribe there. We on Instagram, Fard Money Network. We on Facebook, Fard Money Network. And we also have a Twitter account, Fard Money. And we keep this type of information coming out for the people because it's there. I have some of these square inches. I'm purchasing them. Big, major promotion going on for this real estate right now. So all I'm telling you is to, if you haven't got in, get with the person that shared this with you. Get in. Whoever paid you, if you see this on somebody's Facebook page, you get back to them. Don't reach out to us. But if you found us, we provide you with this video from Fard Money, then get with us. And it's also a number running at the bottom of the screen. Text XLT. That's the acronym for G999 exclusive living token. So text XLT to the number running at the bottom of the screen, and then we will send you a link and walk you through how you can purchase this with no paperwork, no nothing. And you can get your hands on this prime real estate in the heart of Dubai, one of the most, if not the most luxurious city, state, or country on the planet. So this is your brother, Fard Mahdi, Supreme X, signing off.